Discover the secrets to purchasing gold while avoiding sales tax. Stay tuned for a comprehensive overview of sales tax regulations, state by state, on the horizon. Wondering whether sales tax applies to your gold investment? Rest assured you're in good company. As the value of this precious metal fluctuates daily, navigating the complexities of taxes can be quite confusing. However, it doesn't need to be that way. A quick note before the video starts. Due to the unprecedented rise of inflation rates, we affiliated with Augusta Precious Metals, the #1 gold IRA company in the United States, voted by Money Magazine. Get Augusta's free gold IRA guide by clicking the link in the description box below for more details. Now back to the topic at hand. Today, you'll find a breakdown of which state charges sales tax on gold and silver. More significantly, you will learn how to prevent it wherever you live. Discover powerful strategies that can help you eliminate your taxes, whether you're in the market to buy or sell this valuable metal. Wealthwise Investments serves solely as a source of information and education, and it does not provide personal financial advice. Please consult with a professional before making decisions. Now with that disclaimer out of the way, let's get started. Is gold taxed when bought? Yes, unlike other investments, some states charge sales tax on precious metal purchases. And due to a recent Supreme Court decision, these taxes apply even if you buy from an online dealer. In the 2018 case of South Dakota v. Wayfair, the Supreme Court changed its stance that had previously prohibited states regarding the collection of sales tax on online purchases. The court had previously determined that purchases made online and out of state were not subject to state sales tax. This recent ruling permits states to impose sales tax on these transactions. That includes precious metals. However, states soon discovered that doing so came with some unintended consequences. First, states don't charge sales tax on other investments. So why treat a gold investment differently than a stock or bond purchase? Investors couldn't understand why a state would tax one but not the other. Second, taxing gold can reduce a state's revenue. A state's sales tax discourages trade shows and conventions, a significant source of income. Third, it discourages sound investment strategies. Many investments and investors will turn to riskier strategies to avoid paying this tax rather than diversify with precious metals. Fortunately, after feeling the pain, many states recently passed legislation eliminating sales tax on gold and silver investments. However, not every state is on the same page, so it's a good idea to check out your state's laws before you dive into investing. Which states don't charge sales tax on gold and silver? If you're thinking about buying gold and silver and you live in one of these states, you can relax because you won't have to pay sales tax. Alaska, Delaware, Georgia, Idaho, Iowa, Kansas, Louisiana, Montana, Nebraska, New Hampshire, North Carolina, Oklahoma, and Oregon. On the other hand, the following 12 states, including the District of Columbia, still charge sales tax: Arkansas, Hawaii, Kentucky, Maine, Minnesota, Mississippi, New Jersey, New Mexico, Vermont, Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. In the remaining 25 states, there are either complete or partial sales tax exemptions for precious metal purchases. In Alabama, there is no sales tax applied to bullion. In Arizona, there is no sales tax applied to bullion. In California, there is a 7.5% tax on purchases that are below $1,500. In Colorado, there is no sales tax applied to the majority of precious metals. Connecticut imposes a 6% tax on purchases under $1,000. Upon placing your order, the company handling your precious metals will notify you of any applicable sales tax and incorporate it into your total purchase price. Additionally, keep in mind that tax laws are constantly evolving. It is crucial to verify the current regulations in your state. Is it possible to purchase gold without incurring sales tax? At this stage, you may be curious about how to purchase gold while avoiding sales tax. Sales taxes are not required on IRA custodian purchases. When working with a reliable firm like Augusta Precious Metals, they manage everything from opening to funding to buying your precious metals. They can even help you buy physical gold with a cash transfer outside an IRA. Number 2, ship to a depository in a tax-free state. Want to buy gold outside of your IRA? You can still avoid this tax. Since sales tax depends on where your order is shipped, you can avoid it by sending it to a storage facility in a state that doesn't charge sales tax. For example, there is no sales tax on buying precious metals in Texas, whether it's numismatic coins or gold or silver or platinum bullion, so that could be one of your options. Does the IRS know when you buy gold? Another concern many investors have is if the IRS is notified when you purchase precious metals. This applies exclusively when cash is used for the transaction. When you purchase $10,000 or more using cash, a cash equivalent, a money order, or a cashier's check, the dealer must file Form 8300 in compliance with anti-money laundering regulations. This document contains essential details about the buyer and seller involved in the transaction and is submitted to the IRS. However, if you utilize any alternative payment source, including transactions made within your IRA, the 8300 no report has been submitted to any state, local, or federal agency, irrespective of the amount involved. What is the maximum amount of gold you can purchase without the need for reporting? You can buy as much gold as you desire, with no restrictions in place. It's essential to report any sales on your tax returns. Furthermore, when purchasing over $10,000 in gold or silver with cash, your dealer is required to report the transaction to the IRS using Form 8300. Minimize your capital gains taxes through a 1031 exchange. In favor of precious metals are classified as capital assets by the IRS, meaning you must report all sales on Schedule D of your tax returns for the year in which the sale occurs. There is a capital gains tax on any gains that are kept for more than a year. This tax is equal to your top tax rate, which could be up to 28%. When metals are held for less than a year, gains are taxed like any other income. You won't have to pay capital gains taxes on gold that isn't in an IRA, though. That's how a 1031 trade works. The same rules can be used for rare metals as they are for real estate investors who want to delay paying taxes on property sales. The IRS says that if you meet certain conditions, you can put off paying taxes on a like-kind deal. To begin, you need to trade gold or silver for silver. The kind of metal you hold can't be changed. You can change the shape, though, to make it easier to use and store. One thing you can do is trade gold bullion bars for gold bullion coins. You could also trade for a place. For instance, if you hold metals outside of the United States, you can sell them and buy similar metals held in the United States and defer paying capital gains taxes. Also, you must use an exchange company and include specific verbiage in the sale and purchase to meet IRS regulations. What is the legal limit for gold ownership? As a U.S. citizen, your only constraints are your budget and your common sense. The government places no limitations, allowing you to own as much as you desire. Additionally, the level of security may become a concern based on the amount involved. While storing a handful of coins at home is manageable, what happens when you possess a larger investment? In that situation, we suggest you look into a safe deposit box at your nearby bank or a modern storage facility. Utilize a gold IRA to minimize tax liabilities. To steer clear of federal and state taxes on your valuable metals, a gold IRA is your best option. No matter where you are located, you will not be subject to any sales taxes on your purchases. In a traditional IRA, capital gains taxes are deferred, while in a Roth IRA, they are tax-free. Provided that you refrain from making any withdrawals, you have the option to sell your precious metals, retain the proceeds within your IRA, and subsequently repurchase them at a later date without incurring a taxable event. Still trying to figure out if gold is right for you? Take the first step by filling out a simple form on Augusta Precious Metals website. Their experts will call you personally to guide you through the process and answer all your questions, completely free and without any pressure to buy. All of the information is available when you scroll down to the description box. Simply click on that link. And with that, we will see you at the next one. Thank you for watching.